Hello, and so glad to have you join us on the Value Chain TV News Update. I am Kabir Lawal with the news. And on the Value Chain TV News Update, we begin with oil production news, where the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission (NUPRC) has confirmed that Nigerian crude oil production reached 1.5 million barrels per day in December 2024, a major milestone in the country's quest to raise output significantly. Data from NUPRC revealed that when crude oil and condensate, which is excluded from OPEC computation, were combined for the December output cycle, Nigeria's total average liquids volume hit 1.667 million barrels per day last month. In December, the NUPRC figure shows that the country's peak production in any day within the last month was 1.79 million barrels per day, while the lowest was 1.57 million barrels per day. The Nigerian Army, in collaboration with other security agencies, has intensified operations to curb oil theft in the Niger Delta region, recovering over 60,000 liters of stolen crude oil products and arresting 15 suspects. A statement from Army confirmed destruction of 32 illegal refineries and the activation of 14 boats used for oil theft between January 6th and 12th, 2025. Moving now to economic matters. The federal government has revealed plans to begin direct payment of monthly allocation to 774 local governments this month. The commencement marks the termination of an old age practice where the allocations are channeled through states. In furtherance of new development made possible by a Supreme Court judgment passed over 5 months ago, a dedicated unit is now in place in the Office of Accountant General of the Federation to handle direct disbursement of funds to the 774 local governments. Still on the Value Chain TV News Update, the Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN) has refuted claims indicating that National Grid has collapsed again. In a statement issued by TCN spokesman Ndidi Mba, it was emphasized that the National Grid remained stable and fully operational throughout the day. Ndidi Mba explained that the power fluctuations observed in various regions of the country on Saturday were due to line tripping incidents. He identified Oshogbo and Benin Omotosho transmission lines as the sources of disruption, which notably affected power supply to the Lagos area. Still on the Value Chain TV News Update, the Nigerian Air Force dismissed allegations that its airstrike on terrorist hideouts, including areas linked to notorious bandit leader Bello Turji, resulted in civilian death in Zamfara State. Value Chain TV Ese Ufama completes the report.
Reports suggested that 16 vigilantes were killed during operations targeting bandits in Tunga Kara, Maradun local government area of Zamfara State. A counter-security expert, Zagazola Makama, claimed in a report that members of the Zamfara Community Protection Guard were among those killed. However, NAF spokesperson AVM Akimboyewa refuted the claim, stating that precautions were taken to prevent harm to civilians during operations, while confirming an investigation is underway to ascertain the truth of these claims. Akimboyewa emphasized that no credible evidence supports reports of civilian casualties. For Value Chain TV, Essie Ufuma reporting.
And on the international scene, the African Development Bank Group (AFDB), the World Bank Group, the African Union (AU), and the Tanzanian government have reaffirmed their commitment to advancing Africa's path towards universal electrification. Our correspondent, Chad Moses, has the details.
The African Development Bank revealed in a statement that it would host a pivotal summit to support these objectives. Inaugurated in April 2024 by the African Development Bank and the World Bank, Mission 300 sought to provide electricity access to 300 million people in sub-Saharan Africa by 2030. It said the initiative would focus on a dual approach, increasing infrastructure investment and implementing policy reforms across the electricity supply chain. According to the bank, with nearly 600 million Africans accounting for 83% of the global energy deficit lacking access to electricity, the need for action has never been more urgent. For Value Chain TV, Chad Moses reporting.
And with that, we conclude the Value Chain TV News Update. I am Kabir Lawal. Don't forget to join us on all our social media handles for more news, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye for now.